Today we're going to plant some watermelon, but it ain't the kind of watermelon you're thinking. Well, good morning. Today we're going to plant some watermelon radish, not watermelon. It's a cool little radish and it gets pretty big, so you can take a look at what one looks like. Here's a watermelon radish. It's got a white globe, and on the inside it's the color of a watermelon, so they call them watermelon radish. They're red, and these globes will get about 4 inches in diameter, so they're a pretty good size radish, and they're really good. They gotta have to have full sun, and they take about 60 days to mature, so that's pretty long for a radish. Usually a radish only takes about 3 weeks or so, so it's like, you know, twice as long. So let me show you what I'm going to do in the garden. I got my plan out, and I've got here's the gate that comes into my garden, and what I'm going to do is I want an okra right in front of that gate, so when I come in to walk up and down and to harvest okra, I have room to walk around it and just walk right in and out of the garden without having to walk through the garden. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my watermelon radish on this row, then I'm going to put a row of okra, and then another row of watermelon radish, so I have 2 rows of it. And since this takes 60 days to mature, by the time that okra starts to get mature and big, it starts spreading out and taking over a wider swath of the garden here. These will already be harvested out, so that gives room for the okra to grow. By the time it gets 60 days of maturity, that okra is getting kind of big, and that gives me room to walk in and walk down where the radish used to be and harvest, and then go around the other side and harvest okra, because that's basically a daily harvest, okra. So that's why I'm planting, the okra is in between 2 rows of radish. So let's go get started. Okay, we're going to get started here. Here's the gate I was talking about a while ago. So when I come out here to go get that okra, I want to be able to walk straight down that row and get that okra in and out. So I'm going to put a row of okra here, and over here I'm going to put a row of my watermelon radish, and then over here the other row, so I straddle it. So let's go in and let's get started on getting these radishes in the ground, because the sooner it gets in the ground, the sooner I get to eat one. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to till down the row with the little cultivator. I'm going to grade it out, punch the holes in with my little stick, and then we're going to drop the seeds in, and then that'll be it for the radish. God will take over. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to keep on dropping them seeds in. I collapse that hole and tap it one time just to slightly pack it in, and I'll continue that down, and then add a little water, add a little God. Next thing you know, you got radishes. So we'll come out here in a few days, 10 days or so, and we'll take a look at the progress of these right on up until we get a harvest. This is our watermelon radish. They're 3 weeks old today, and they've germinated and come up, and they're not coming along too bad at all. They're producing. So we're going to look in the next few weeks, and they'll start to produce some real big old bulbs. That gets one about this big. Remember, nice size watermelon radish. Be a really cool looking radish. So we're looking forward to that one. Harvesting up. So we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks, and we'll check on the progression of these guys. Seven weeks. Our watermelon radish been growing for 7 weeks, and they're really making some pretty good progress, and I'm looking forward to harvesting these things because they're a really cool looking radish. So come on up here kind of close and let me show you what they look like at the 7-week level. Beautiful plant. I pull back the plant, I dig the dirt away a little bit, and see that radish? There it is. And that radish is actually going to get about 4 inches in diameter. So we're going to let this little fella keep on growing, and we'll be back in a few weeks and we'll check on this again. They grow pretty fast, so maybe in 2 weeks we'll come back and look at it and be ready to harvest one and cut it open and let you see what the inside looks like. See you in a couple of weeks. Well, it looks like our watermelon radishes are ready to harvest, so I'm going to pull up 3 or 4 of them so we can take them in the house and make up a little soup with it. And I wanted to show you what they look like because they're kind of cool. So let me harvest a few for us. That should be enough for today. Let's go over to the processing table and clean them up. All right, we washed off the dirt and got them ready to take it to the next step of processing. But I wanted to tell you about these plants. These tops here, these greens on the top, Nancy takes these and she will take these tops and she cuts them in half and she puts that into the pot and she makes a soup out of that along with some of the meat from the radishes. It's a really good soup, but I'm going to let all these tops soak in the water out here so they can be getting some of that sand off of them. But let me show you what the inside of one of these look like. They're white on the outside.
Oh wow!
Red on the inside. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we clean off some of the roots. You know, Nancy does this a lot better than I do, but she'll get this real clean, and then she slices them. Looks sort of like a watermelon. They're a mild radish. They're not real hot at all. But these things sure do taste good in a soup that she makes. And as you can see, they're beautiful. Beautiful radish. So anyway, there they are. I hope you enjoyed that. And maybe you can grow some of them for yourself. They're an easy plant to grow, and Nancy will put together a little video on how to make this soup, and she'll do it on her Asian Redneck Fusion cooking series, so we'll bring that to you at a later date. But we do thank you for watching our little channel. We appreciate and love every one of y'all. You're very important to us. So if you like our channel, we ask you to subscribe and be a part of our family. So until we see you next time, always remember, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching our videos. We really love making them. If you like our videos, please like our Facebook page to get the latest tips and tricks. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the newest video. Like it, it would really inspire and encourage us. But most importantly, share it to encourage others. We'll welcome your comments and questions. Thank you. Have a blessed day.